Joining me now is Dinesh D'Souza, documentary filmmaker and author of Hillary's America, The Secret History of the Democratic Party. What do you make of Hillary Clinton's claim, Dinesh, that Donald Trump is racist? This week, she said he has a long history of racial discrimination, and he built his campaign on prejudice and paranoia.
See, I think that this is these accusations against Trump are complete foolishness. Now, Trump has made some insensitive remarks, but insensitivity is not the same thing as bigotry. Well, I mean, his remark, for example, about calling that fellow a Mexican, that would be, you know, he's an American of Mexican descent. It would be like calling me an Indian. I'm an American of Asian Indian descent. That may be crude or foolish, but it's certainly not bigoted.
Okay, so Trump is fighting right back. He's called her a bigot. He's been asked about that. He's doubled down on it and called her a bigot a couple times this week. Said she's not doing anything to help these communities. She's not doing anything, or her party, he said, to help African American and minority communities.
Well, he's right about that, but I think there's a deeper history here. Hillary Clinton is essentially accusing Trump of being a sort of white supremacist, and she's trotted out 2 or 3 ragtag guys who have endorsed Trump. Now, he hasn't endorsed them. They've endorsed him. But the Democratic Party has a deep and ugly history of not only being involved with the Ku Klux Klan, but starting the Ku Klux Klan. It was progressive Democrat Woodrow Wilson who revived the Klan in the early part of the 20th century. FDR nominated Hugo Black, a longtime member of the Ku Klux Klan, to the Supreme Court. Harry Truman was briefly in the Ku Klux Klan. So the Democratic Party started the Klan. It sustained the Klan. The tens of thousands of people killed by the Klan were mostly killed by Democrats. Now, Donald Trump has nothing to do with any of this, and yet the Democrats are trying to taint him with association with an organization that belongs to them.
And you do talk about that a lot, and your film certainly sheds light on Democrats, the party of corruption that is associated with slavery, lynchings, the KKK. Your film highlights a lot of this. Where do you see this going? The rhetoric on racism by both candidates heating up this week. How is that changing this race?
Well, I think Trump has a great opportunity here. First of all, he has an opportunity to turn the tables on Hillary. Hillary's case against him relies on pretty much one guy, David Duke. Now, when David Duke claimed to be a Republican, the whole Republican Party repudiated him. Contrast this with Harry Byrd, a longtime member of the Klan, and yet Byrd was called the conscience of the Senate by the Democrats. Hillary called him her mentor. When he died in 2010, Bill Clinton went to the funeral and actually said, you can't be too hard on Byrd because you had to be in the Klan in order to advance in the Democratic Party.
Think about Robert Byrd there. All right, we want to get reaction to everything you just said and more. Dinesh D'Souza, thank you for joining us tonight.
My pleasure.